Angel. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're returning. Thank you so much for joining me here for this moon phase pick a card reading. We are currently entering the new moon in Pisces. This is a timeless reading, however, so whenever you land here, there are likely messages here for you. This is also a general collective reading, so please do only take the messages that resonate. Today's reading is going to center around the topic of what is manifesting for you right now. We do this topic a lot because you all who are tuning into this are such amazing manifestors. And it seems like we're constantly creating, right? We're always co-creating with the divine. And we have this magnificent planetary lineup that is happening right now simultaneously with the new moon in Pisces, and it's bringing a lot of manifestation power in. So I felt that through my meditation I was guided to focus on this topic so that we can really be conscious of what we're manifesting. And so that is the reading topic for today. All of the oracle cards, tarot cards that I will be using will be listed in the description box below, as well as a link to purchase a personal reading if you would like to dive deeper into your situation. I'm doing a charm reading at the end of each group today, so stick around for the charms if you enjoy that. And I will insert an overhead view of these groups with the crystals at the end of this introduction, so you can take your time and pause and look at them if you would like to do that. So you might feel drawn to more than one group, and that's totally okay. There might be messages in more than one for you. Just use your intuition and have fun with it, and only take what resonates. The timestamps will be listed in the description box below, so you can jump right to your reading. For group 1, we have number 19, Balanced Forces. This is the Lemurian Oracle deck, Beyond Lemuria. And the Calcite Crystal Orb. Now, all of these cards are from Beyond the Lemuria Oracle deck, which I love. So for group 1, Balanced Forces, number 19, with the white calcite orb. For group 2, we have, number 27, Furred and Feathered Friends. With the Chalcedony heart. And for group 3, we have number 43, She of the Lotus. With the Eye of Siva. Here's the back. And I believe this is fossilized coral. No one has corrected me yet. So this is group 3. Take your time choosing a group. Oops. And I look forward to seeing you in your reading. Hello, group 1. Welcome to your reading. This is your reading if you chose number 19, Balanced Forces, with the white calcite orb. This is actually one of my favorite crystals. I know I've got like a million favorite crystals, but this is one of them. And I don't know how this is relevant or not, but it sits on this like mood ring with stars on it. It's kind of where it hangs out. So we're gonna put it over here for now. I hope you're doing really, really well. Thank you for joining me. If you missed the introduction, the topic for today's reading, we're going to be looking at what is manifesting for you and what do you need to know, what do you need to focus on in order to bring this in. And this is from the Beyond Lemuria Oracle, and we are going to read from the deck. I just love this her artwork, and these cards are just so, but obviously you're manifesting some sort of balance, and I'm getting drawn to the star and the throat chakra. So there's something about your truth, bringing something into balance, or speaking your truth, or expressing your truth. Something very healing about that, healing and balancing. Something that's been hidden with this like eclipse kind of energy up here. Something, that is what you're manifesting, bringing something, I feel like healing and balance. So let's see what else we can get into. I want to let you know before we get going here that I am available for personal readings. If you want to dive deeper into your personal situation, the link is in the description box below. So I want to let you know that before we go. And so here we go. Balanced forces. The keywords, yin and yang. So the balance between the masculine and the feminine energies, being and doing. Productive flow, so yin and yang, productive flow, masculine and feminine energy, the balance of duality, patriarchal paradigm being rebalanced, equality, balance and perspective. It's very interesting. I'll put this way for you. Okay, so it says the divinatory meaning. This card invites you to look at masculine and feminine energy from a more balanced perspective. Is the situation at hand on the more masculine side of the spectrum? Can it be tempered with feminine energy, or vice versa? Would the addition of masculine energy bring balance? What needs to happen to form a more holistic and equalized foundation? Do you normally hold a position of one extreme? How might you balance this so you can experience a more optimized state of being? To bring more masculine drive and focus to a situation, for instance, if you have some upcoming due dates and you need to get into action mode, focus on your goals, desires, and ambitions. If you want to engage more feminine energy for receptivity, trust, flow, and surrender, consider all the things you are grateful for already. Feel the warmth, gratitude, and comfort of knowing everything is divinely perfect, just the way it is. Yeah, something coming into balance. So we're going to get a little more into this, obviously. This is only the first card, but this is what you're manifesting. So let's see. I pre-shuffled oracle cards this time. I don't always do that. I haven't done that in a while, actually, but that's because I wanted to get into the tarot, too, and just have enough time today. So and I was just guided to, like everything, I was guided to. So, all right, so we're going to look at this beautiful crystal. I have quite a few donation decks here. I'm so grateful to all of you who donate, and thank you in general for the energy exchanges, the likes, the shares, the comments. I'm so grateful to you. I love connecting with you in those ways, and it really helps the channel grow, and I appreciate this community and you so much. And if you're new here, welcome. I hope you'll consider subscribing and joining. But anyway, so the Crystal Sounds Healing Oracle from my friend Benjamin. Thank you, Benjamin. We're going to look at that first. And we have the Aqua Aura Quartz energy. The keywords are balance, are you kidding me? Balance, equilibrium, and flow. Balance, equilibrium, and flow. And then we have Journey of the Soul, Elegance, Mastery, and Totality, number 46. And the other one was 6. So a 10, what is 19? Is it 20? So we have 10, 20, and 6 so far. Journey of the Soul. Okay, let's see what else we can get here. So and then beautiful Mary Ann, oh my goodness, she donated 3 decks to me and another deck a while ago. I'm so grateful. The Shadow Work deck, Oracle card deck I've been wanting. I'm so excited. I'm going to do just a shadow kind of focused reading here soon. But for today, we just kind of wanted to throw it into the messages. So you have courage, stop hiding, show up and let yourself be seen. The keywords are fear, vulnerability, and growth. Thank you, Marianne. I love this deck. I love the Hidden Truths deck too. That's what we're going to use for the Oracle, or for the Tarot. I'm using it in every group because I love it so much. Okay. And then from the Rose Oracle, we have the Child Within, Inner Mother, Innocence, Gentleness, and Tenderness. I was getting this, I think for a lot of you, this is what you're manifesting is a balancing of the feminine here. It really feels like with this flow keyword, elegance. But I mean, I think it's like bringing you into complete balance, like your masculine, it's going to temper things because, but I'm getting the feminine too with vulnerability and growth, although that requires both, but the vulnerability part. So, and this is your, so what you're manifesting is some sort of like soul upgrade, some sort of soul lesson here. The child within, I said something about the throat chakra. I just heard someone cough. And so it's like this clearing, bringing things into balance. Let's see, courage. Yeah, the courage to speak. I really do feel like this is something about your vulnerability in your expression as what you're manifesting as through your inner, nurturing your inner child. It's something about allowing your inner child to flow, and inner mother innocence, gentleness, and tenderness. And this is also such a feminine energy of being guided to be gentle with yourself. I think that helps bring this into equilibrium. So we're going to get more information on this. These were just our, and I love the colors here, how they're all going together. So I feel like this is a full spectrum with, especially with the journey of the soul, like, and this one, equilibrium, like a full spectrum healing you're going through, like not just focused on one chakra, although the throat has a lot to do with it. But I do feel like it's a focus on the throat and the third eye for sure, and the heart, but overall your whole like chakra system, like the whole rainbow bridge, like everything is coming into balance through you having the courage. This is what you're manifesting, the courage to be more vulnerable in your life in some way. Oh, I don't know if you guys heard Bella. She's she's taking off at that idea. But yeah, nurturing the child within. I think some part of you was afraid to express or speak up, and you're mastering that with the journey of the soul here. That's what you're manifesting, some soul lesson that is bringing these balanced forces in. Oh, you know what? I was going to read this to you because it's definitely relevant. Oh, I did read it. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm already deep in your reading, group 1. Sorry. I've already forgotten like 5 minutes ago. Oh my goodness. That's so weird. I wonder if there's something I missed because I didn't read the whole thing. I hear you, Spirit. Okay, let's see. Because I didn't. Let's read the whole part here. The Lemurian people are said to have been androgynous, meaning they were not a specific gender, as they were only partially formed in the physical realm. They did not inhabit a paradigm of duality. They were a perfect balance of what became masculine and feminine energy as it is defined in physical form. We all hold a mix of masculine and feminine energies within us. Masculine energy is more about our focus in a forward direction, while feminine energy is more holistic and peripheral. Masculine energy is that of logistics and actioning desires into being, and it has more of a controlled and rigid vibration. Feminine energy is freer, flowing, nurturing, creative, and receptive. Both sides are to be celebrated, but in our efforts to rebalance, inequality and prejudice can occur. In the current paradigm, masculine and feminine energies are imbalanced as our global culture is largely patriarchal and strongly influenced by masculine energy. Efforts to revitalize the feminine flow have been incrementally shifting the balance over the last century. It is time to calm mind-based intellect, scientific data, linear direction, and the acquisition of power. There goes my throat. That's interesting. To have an optimal human experience, we must embody a balance of masculine and feminine energies. We can daydream in a receptive fluidity and then action our ideas into reality. We can be soft and nurturing and also firm and direct as needed. We can be determined, compassionate, grateful, vulnerable, visionary, and strong. There can be focus and free flow. We may not draw on those energies simultaneously, but when we access both equally, we can be truly powerful, centered beings. When we bridge the duality within ourselves, we can seed more balance in our outer world. Wow. Yeah, and that's what I feel like you're manifesting, group 1, a mastery of this. So have courage with whatever you're up against here. There's some sort of inner child lesson here coming up that you're mastering, a fear of expressing or your truth in some way, or balancing yourself in this way. I do feel it has a lot to do with vulnerability and flow for you right now. You're manifesting, yeah, mastery over this whole situation. So, okay, let's look at the tarot and get a little more information for you. Tell us more about what group 1 is manifesting. The Chariot, number 7. Yeah, that's all about balance and forward movement as well, in the masculine and the feminine. Look at that. That is amazing to me. And it's interesting, it's a sloth in this deck. What is down here? Is that a chicken? Chickens and a sloth. That's so interesting. The Chariot, Cancer energy, water. Emotions. So yeah, vulnerability, emotional balance. Interesting. Masculine and feminine. Balance forces, forward movement. That's what you're manifesting. What else? Tell us more, please, Spirit, about what group 1 is manifesting. The Moon, another major arcana, and this is more water energy, Pisces or Cancer. Number 18, divine feminine energy. That's what I thought. This group is really about group 1. You're manifesting more divine feminine energy into your life, and it's moving you forward in a really beautiful way. Following your intuition, that's what you're balancing as well. And this sloth energy, I noticed when I was attuning this deck. Thank you, Marianne, so much. I don't know if she's in group 1. I should have said something in the introduction. I'll say it in every group. Thank you, Marianne, for this beautiful deck. I love this deck so much. This is the Tarot of the Guardians of the Night. Oh, look, Bella wants to talk. Interesting. Speaking of divine feminine, here's our beautiful kitty. What are you doing? What are you doing? You gonna come say hi? I don't even know what she's meowing at. She's just meowing at the tarot cards. That's interesting. Is there a deck I'm supposed to be using? Or are you just talking? Interesting. Anyway, let's see what else we get. The Page of Swords. Yeah, there's that speaking that truth, speaking a message, or even like putting something out there, maybe on social media or something. Oh, Bella, she's playing. Okay, let's see. What else, please, Spirit? Tell us a little bit more about what group 1 is manifesting. Oh, I knew it was going to come out. The Hierophant. This is Taurus energy, Earth energy. One more, please, and then back the deck. One more to tell us about what group 1 is manifesting, please, Spirit. The 7 of Wands. Wow. And the back of the deck is the 8 of Cups. Okay, yeah. So you have like... This tells me, with the 8 of Cups on the back of the deck, you have either in the past walked away from something that wasn't balanced for you. You've had the courage to do this, or that's what you're manifesting, is the courage to walk away from something, to defend the child with it, to defend like what is important to you, what is sacred to you. And this is a mastery, like a spiritual lesson here that of expressing yourself in a way. And it might be like, I know this, I feel like this is something that's been very scary for you and very difficult. We have like 3 cards of balance here. We have the Chariot, balanced forces, and the equilibrium balance. It's like balance and equilibrium, which to me is the same thing. But with the Page of Swords here, it's like you're having this courage to move forward with your truth, expressing it, that being a key here, I feel, and having like compassion for yourself, being willing to like fight for yourself, for your own truth, and defend yourself if needed. And that would be the masculine energy, right? Defending your vulnerability, defending your truth. And there is this energy of fear here, and of you're overcoming this fear. So trusting, I think that you need to know this is part of what you're manifesting, so you can overcome any fear of vulnerability, that this is something really that is leading, with the Eight of Cups on the back of the deck too, and the Chariot here, leading you to something that is really going to make you happy, that you're being intuitively guided towards, that is, like I said, this has been a spiritual lesson for you. Anything else, Spirit, that we need to know? Let's see. I'm going to keep the Eight of Cups here. Yeah, the King of Wands is behind that. And you definitely have, this energy has courage, a lot of courage. And willingness to step outside of the comfort zone and express fully, like, the truth, confidence, like so much confidence. And that is, I believe, it can be masculine or feminine, but I think it is kind of to shine that, and you do have the sun energy here with 19, and the masculine energy of shining your light outward, like letting others see your light. I do feel like with the Page of Swords here, for a lot of you, this is like your writers or your speakers or teachers, or there's some way that you speak, again with my throat. So there's something here that you're mastering, and it is like, I feel like for a lot of you too, there's fear here because you're speaking kind of outside of the norm, like outside of maybe what is popular belief. So there's fear around that. But you are mastering an elegance around this. It's been like a journey of your soul. I feel like since childhood, you've had this like insight maybe that other people haven't really had. And you're ready to speak this truth, and you're ready to defend it. And it's bringing you into balance in some ways. So, and confidence, and having the confidence and the courage to, with the King of Wands here too, to do that. So I want to get, I want to clarify the moon, please, Spirit. Can we please clarify the moon? I knew it. The King of Wands really wanted to come out. I could feel it. It kind of like jumped into my hand. Okay, yeah. So there's like, I think there has been a fear here of being this person who is, confident, empowered. I mean, when the lion speaks, people listen. It's like gentle, courageous power. It's like, if this is the masculine energy, the feminine energy, this is such a protective energy, then that feminine energy that wants to be vulnerable and express is safe when this is the energy that protects it, right? So there's something about that coming in as well. Tell me more about this Page of Swords, please, Spirit. This is manifesting for you. This, it's already, if it hasn't already, this is confirmation if it has. But I feel like for a lot of you, it is about like walking away from something, even if it's just walking away from a self-concept or a way of being. Like, you're moving forward in a balanced way. You're ready to embrace all aspects of yourself. And it's bringing you into power and confidence. And you've been afraid of this, I think. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I think you haven't felt... I was trying to clarify something, but I feel like it answered what is... I feel like it's saying, like, you were not feeling, like, confident before. There was like, you were out of balance, and by bringing whatever aspects of you into balance, and I do think it's a combination of masculine qualities and feminine. It's not just one or the other for those of you who are resonating with these messages. It's all of the above. And so, and this, with this King of Wands, by the way, that's Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries energy, but you can be any sign. I'm just shouting out. There's a lot of water here too. Earth. Yeah, so not feeling confident before was part of the issue, you know? So what about, if I want to ask, what can you tell them about what they need, you know, what they're expressing? I feel like, let's ask about what you're expressing. This Page of Swords. Yeah, that's what I was going to ask about. The Wheel of Fortune. Wow. That's a powerful answer. Oh my goodness. It's like you're expressing your destiny. Wow. What you're expressing is going to cause change. That's why it's so scary. Change in your life and maybe in the lives of the people around you. But this is a journey of your soul. This is what you're manifesting. It's part of your destiny. It's coming. The wheel is turning. You're manifesting a shift through whatever. And I think that's maybe why you've been afraid to step into this, because you know how powerfully it will shift, and that you might have to walk away from things and but you're walking towards your own happiness regardless. You're walking away from a sense of not being good enough or playing small or something along those lines. Yeah, there's that sun energy. Number 19, balanced forces. I knew it wanted to come out eventually. And look, there's the female lion. The sun, the masculine energy shining out. This brings you into your power and confidence, this balance. Really, really beautiful, group 1. I love this for you. I love it. Okay, so we're going to get into your charms now. Let me know, like it if you like it, please. Let me know how it's resonating in the comments. I do love connecting with you in that way. And I love, yeah, so thank you for that, for those of you who do. I do really. And if you don't, that's okay too. Like, I love you still. I know not everyone's comfortable commenting. So that's okay too. Just being here. I appreciate you. All right, here we go into the charms. All right, to close out the reading for what group 1 is manifesting things spirit. What do they need? Well, I meant to say this is a little loud. If you're sensitive to noise, turn it down for a second, for 30 seconds. What is group 1 manifesting? What can you tell us to close out group 1? What are they manifesting? Balanced forces. So powerful, group 1. Oh. Yeah, I think some of you are really having the courage to walk away from something, even if it is just a belief system. But gosh, so powerful with the Wheel of Fortune there. Look at all these. You got a lot. You got all these round wheels. So yeah, there's something shifting, turning, a whole new cycle, something healing, which I think I said in the beginning. Make a wish. With the Wheel of Fortune too, yeah, this is like a wish coming true. Like, as you speak your truth, like you shine with that star. And look, here's the sun again. And it says, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. And as you shine your light, you attract more people into your life that resonate with your light and bring you more happiness, because they're your people. And look, this says live in the moment. So, you know, just a call out to being in the present moment. And that's balance. That'll bring you into balance. If you're off balance, pulling yourself back into the present moment will definitely bring you into balance. And here's this chariot energy again with this bicycle with the 2 hearts on the wheels. This always reminds me of the chariot moving forward with balanced determination, like a balanced heart, like there's hearts there, like moving forward with love, like with a decision that, you know, took time and effort to make the decision to move forward. It took effort. Like, yeah, this is part of the ascension. With this reminds me of that Hierophant energy of like a spiritual growth. You did get that energy of growth. This is that's what you're manifesting. This is a huge like growth lesson for you. You're going to be shining brighter through this. Look, love, like more love is coming into your heart, into yourself, into your life. I love this for you. More self-love, especially, I really feel. You're clearing out heavy stuff from the past with this black tourmaline stone coming out. Like you are protected as well. I feel like this journey for you is protected. And this says fearless. Yeah, so you can be courageous. There's that energy again of you, Spirit, saying that's what you're manifesting here, is this fearless forward movement, this fearless action. After dreaming, oh my gosh, can't make it up, with the feminine energy of dreaming what you want and then taking action on it, the feminine, and that's how you bring the things you into balance into your life that you love. Wow, I love that message. Oh, and you have the dragon, this heart. Oh, hi, Bella. And Bella came out for your reading. That's so special because she hasn't been out much for readings. Not with her meowiness, especially. And she really is quite the talker. Oh, and your voice, the throat. Oh, yeah, she really talks. Let me tell you, that cat. You do not miss when she has something to say. And this is the dragon energy because you are coming into your power. This is also like ascension energy. You're coming into your power in a new way. with this balanced forces and celebration. Look, with the wine glass, I'm kind of just getting like relaxation. Again, that energy of taking time out to chill and dream and enjoy yourself. And that's actually that feminine energy that balances that drive. So work hard, play hard kind of energy, but definitely enjoy yourself. I feel like it's important for you to, I feel like this is for those of you who resonate here, this is like you are needing to like flow more than push. But take it as it resonates. And like I said, it just depends. And there's different aspects of this. And here is this heart with all these vines. And I do feel like your heart is growing. Your heart is activating your heart, your love. We got this love energy as you're ascending, as you're moving through the spiritual lesson, because as this is a soul journey and you're expanding into your destiny more. So your heart's going to open too as your inner child's healing here too. And we have the sun, remember, so much happiness. That's the happiest card in the tarot deck. And it's the divine masculine shining. It is that empowered energy of that dragon, that fire, that passion. And then this says, what's for you will not miss you. I love that message. Yeah, destiny, the wheel of fortune. You're shifting, you're changing into more of the time, more alignment, more of your soul's alignment. So have courage through this. I believe in you, group one. I know you can do this. And this, last but not least, this little knife, it reminds me of, in your reading, is I just really feel like you're being protected. You have to, that message have come through with the dragon too, and several other energies here of like, you know that you're being protected through this, because I do feel like this is a bit edgy for you with the Wheel of Fortune here too, a little bit unknown and scary kind of changes and having to step out of your comfort zone and into your power. But you're doing it. You're walking away from what doesn't bring you happiness, and you're walking right into the sun, right into balance, right into your destiny. So that's what's manifesting for you, group one, just something little. No, this is really beautiful. I mean, there's nothing, at this point, I don't really know that there's anything little happening on the planet, especially not for this collective, not the people who tune into these frequencies. And I'm so grateful for you. So thank you so much for being here. Here are your charms up close. And I hope these messages were helpful for you in some way. I'm sending you so much love, many blessings, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Hello, group two. Welcome to your reading. This is your reading if you chose number 27, Furred and Feathered Friends, with the Chalcedony heart. I hope you're doing really well. Thank you for joining me here. The topic for today's reading is all about what are you currently manifesting? What's manifesting for you right now? Because we're in the new moon in Pisces, but we're also in a powerful, multiple planetary lineup. I don't think I said that in group one, but I did say it in the introduction. So we're going to look at what is manifesting for you. What does Spirit want you to know right now? And again, I thank you for joining me here. If you're interested in a personal reading, the link is in the description box below. So with Furred and Feathered Friends here, intuitively, before we get into what the book says, this is the Beyond Lemuria Oracle deck, by the way. I love this card. It's so beautiful. This sloth, it's funny, there was a sloth energy in group one too. There's something about slowing down right now, I feel like is kind of a focus for the collective as a side note. But it is about, I feel like this card is about health. As much as it's about the environment. And so, okay, I'm jumping ahead. Let me move. Well, I'll just move it slightly. Group one's thing. Okay, I see. We'll put that there. And we'll put your Chalcedony heart right here for your reading. And when I look at this, I was getting what you're manifesting, a lot of you. Some of you are literally manifesting a new pet, a new furry friend or feathered friend. And so take that as it resonates, and that's really exciting. If you are, I feel like this could be a very positive thing in your life. But overall, I think for even more of you, I feel like you're manifesting a change in the way you're treating your physical body, and the way you're connecting more with nature and with your physical health in some way is what I feel like you're manifesting here. As well as perhaps some of you are manifesting a trip to the outdoors, I heard. So I do feel like those are a few different messages here to start. And I want to look at the book for you. The keywords for furred and feathered friends are, I'll hold it up because it's just so pretty. Ethical consumption, making a difference through our food choices, caring for all beings, animals, environmental awareness, doing the best we can, and animal spirit guides. That was the other thing I meant to say, especially with the eagle there. I do feel like for some of you, what you're manifesting is a new guide or animal spirit guides, like a new animal spirit guide and or several animal spirits. Like maybe this is if this is something you've been working with and it resonates for you, I do feel like that is something that is coming in for you, that you're manifesting, and it is having an effect of making you more, allowing you to be more connected to nature as well as the divine with the eagle here in the crown chakra. I do feel like whatever you're doing, whether it's health for the physical body, connecting with a new pet, spending more time in nature, it is opening your connection to divine guidance in your inner self, like more bringing you more into alignment with your heart and mind kind of, energy, so that you're listening more to your intuition and your guidance is what you're manifesting. And it says, if you missed the introduction, I don't know why I just thought of this. We're going to do a charm reading at the end of this, so stick around for the charms. I don't know where that came from, but anyway, divinatory meaning for this card is look at how you choose to nourish your physical body and your ethics and reasoning surrounding your food choices. Where possible, explore fortifying, filling, and nourishing alternatives. Your body and energy will thank you for it. This card also signifies strong animal energies. That could mean working more closely with an animal spirit guide or bringing a four-legged companion into your life. You may have a greater awareness of the wisdom of the animals that you encounter and what their traits or messages mean to you. And that's another thing, that might be something else that you're manifesting, is more communication and synchronicities from the animal world, like animal spirit guides in that way, where you're starting to learn some of the symbolic meanings, or you keep seeing animals and then you go look it up. Like what is the symbolic or spiritual meaning of a lion, or what else do we have on here? A lion, a fox, a sloth, an antelope, a chicken, a hummingbird, or a rooster, a snail, an eagle. I see like deer antlers that she has here. There's butterflies, a rabbit. What is a snake? And a wolf in the background. So maybe something there resonates as one of your spirit guide animals is trying to, through these alignment, the planetary alignment along with the new moon in Pisces, kind of like speak to you, bring you some gifts, bring you some information. This is a very interesting message for what you're manifesting. And whatever it is, you chose the heart. This was the only heart stone I chose for the crystals, which was interesting. And I do love it. It's such a soothing, peaceful energy. So I feel like whatever is happening here is bringing you a lot of peace. Like I said, it is aligning you with spirit in some way and bringing you into higher consciousness with the eagle here, and a level of protection with the antlers and the eagle. Transformation. It's like her arms are open. She's receptive to this energy coming in. And this heart is just so soft, this soft blue, like almost pearlescent blue, very calming. There's a very, like, you're manifesting some level of peace and calmness. Okay, so I pre-shuffled oracle cards for you, and then we're going to dive into the tarot. And I have to say, I kind of like somewhat regretted it in group one, just because the cards, the oracle cards, and I haven't looked at these yet, that came out for group one were so synchronistic that I was like, oh, I always, think there's got to be the skeptics out there that think I pre-planned it, because that's what I love about live shuffling, is like I can't, you saw it happen. Anyway, I pre-shuffled to save time today, and I'm grateful. I want to put in here, thank you so much to Mary Ann, who donated the tarot deck we're going to use today, which is the Guardian of the Night Tarot, which I absolutely love. I'm so excited. It's such a beautiful deck. So I'm using it for all three groups because I just love it. Thank you so much, Mary Ann. That was so generous. She donated 3 decks. I'm so grateful to you. And also this shadow deck that we're going to look here at, this Shadow Work Oracle cards. That's from Marianne, thank you. And then these are from my friend. These are crystal sound healing oracle cards from my friend Benjamin. So thank you so much for the donations, everyone, and for those of you who purchase personal readings, all of you who comment, like, subscribe. I am so grateful to you, and I appreciate you so much, and I love reading for you. So let's get back into it. I just wanted to say thank you to those donations because I'm using these cards and I'm really excited to use these new decks. So your energy, what you're manifesting. This is beautiful so far, group 2. Let's see what these cards have to say. So we have the Halite Mineral Salt, which is easing grief, loss, and sadness. Maybe some of you lost a furry friend. Oh, I'm so sorry. And they're speaking to you from the other side, and you are going to feel that connection, I think. Oh, there's a flame here. Easing grief, loss, and sadness, number 31. Something's coming into balance here. Let's see. And then we have the Larimar Rose Quartz, this heart healing, number 26. Grace, respect, and emotional healing. So beautiful. These sound healing cards are interesting. They have a little thing on the back where you can scan it and hear the bowl. So this is a Larimar Rose Quartz bowl. It's used for inspiring grace, respect, and emotional healing with the sun. It's so interesting. So some of you did lose, I'm hearing someone, not just a pet. Some of you actually lost someone, you know, someone close to you. And so my heart goes out to you. I'm sending you so much love. I know that's not for everyone, but for those of you who are, you're manifesting healing, and you're manifesting in it like this heart and like grace is coming in to help you heal. And maybe feathered friend, maybe you have some sort of pet that is helping you through this. If you lost a pet, again, I am so sorry. That is a very difficult thing. Take that message as it resonates, but this is like, Spirit wants you to know what you're manifesting is this emotional healing. Grace is coming in, and a connection, like a spiritual connection to whoever you lost here. Okay, so that message is for those of you who lost someone, because there is quite a few of you here who have. And yeah, there's messages coming through from the other side. This, however, you can receive that with grace. You know, if your loved one, whether it's a pet or a human, is on the other side and they want to reach out to you and touch your heart to help ease your grief, it will be in a way that's so respectful and graceful. It won't be in a way that scares you. It'll be in a way that you can receive, and that will help your emotional healing. Somebody needed to hear that. And so we're going to look at the shadow card here, which is Divine Juggling. Master different aspects of yourself, both light and dark, progress and inner harmony. For others of you who did not lose someone, this is about just that, I think, some sort of existential kind of heart healing, emotional healing around grief and sadness here. Something's been coming up. Okay, let's keep going with this. And then from the Rose Oracle, the Sacred Union. Yeah, okay. So, beloved within, inner and outer relationships. The Sacred Union, beloved within, inner and outer relationships. All right. I do feel I brought all these books out with me today because Spirit said I might call you to read, and I do feel like this one I want to read. Well, I hardly ever pull this book out. It's so pretty with all the rose writing and color in it. I never really look at it. Okay, so what are we looking at here? The Sacred Union. Here it is, number 118. You know, and that is about, Sacred Union is about the balance between the masculine and the feminine, which was the message, a big part of what group 1 was manifesting. So there might be messages in there for you as well. Only if you were drawn to it, of course. Here it is. So, beloved within, inner and outer relationships. Relationships are how we grow. They cradle and stretch us through connection and division, love and hurt, compassion and separation. They invite us to return again and again to the most important relationship that we'll ever have, the one with ourself, the sacred union that's been waiting within. Ancient mystery teachings whisper secrets of sacred unions. Eros Gamos, the sacred marriage, in early Christian mysticism, in Kabbalah. Sexual alchemy in ancient Egyptian teachings. And, what does that say? Yabyum, which is father and mother in Tibetan Buddhism. We're familiar with mystic couples such as Isis and Osiris, but we each have the sacred masculine and feminine within. And sacred union through external relationship is always an invitation to deepen that union within. Every relationship can be seen as an invitation to deepen connection with the beloved within, even our most challenging relationships, especially the most challenging ones. The sacred union isn't just between you and another, it's returning to yourself. And when we return to ourselves, we also return to humanity as a whole. Maybe you're being invited to grow through relationships. Perhaps you feel like you're being tested or stretched, or you find yourself longing for something external. This is an invitation to deepen the connection within, to enhance yourself fully and treat yourself like the most precious person on the planet. The more embraced you feel, the easier it is to embrace others. The soul inquiry for this card is, how can you embrace yourself more? No wonder I was supposed to read that. Goodness. Okay. That's really beautiful. So I do feel like this is, in a lot of ways, we're going back to the message that now I've moved away from pet. Although that's still there. Take it as it resonates. But there is this message here too about taking care of yourself and divine juggling here of like progress in inner harmony. Look at this. We have sacred union, which is about going within, and then inner harmony. Self-respect, I feel, is here too. So healing from difficult relationships, I feel, or difficult loss, whether someone left the planet or left your life. I know that grief can be intense. So I feel like you're mastering the sacred union within is what you're manifesting next here. A healing, an easing of grief, loss, and sadness somehow. Some of you, your animal friends are very, very helpful, or nature is very helpful. But I feel like it's also this energy of taking care of yourself. Like some sort of grief coming up, like from the past, you know, some sort of grief that maybe even can't be named. You know, that it's coming up for emotional healing, just a feeling of sadness or a feeling of feeling off center, out of whack, not feeling yourself. Maybe you've been in that state. And so what you're manifesting here is a relief to that, a release of this, an inner union if you want it. And so that's why we're doing these readings today, because Spirit said with this planetary alignment, there's such a powerful manifestation ability here. So if you've been stuck, and I love that there's a flame. I was drawn to the flame right away. So it's like if you've been stuck in any kind of feeling of being out of whack, out of harmony, in grief or loss, and in any way, it's like the flame, the holy flame, burning that away and bringing in emotional healing and balance to this. By going within. So you're manifesting this deep healing, it feels like. And whether it's like emotional, it is emotional healing, but I feel like it's going to be healing for your physical body as well. And a cleansing, because this halite mineral salt too, it's cleansing. I love halite. I don't have any here at home. I have 2 pieces at my office that I love. And it has this really interesting sacred geometry shape to it. It's really cool. It's everyday name. Halite mineral salt's everyday name is rock salt. And the ones I have, it grows up through seaweed and it creates this really sacred, beautiful sacred geometry. But there's something about that, trusting that your growth, even if it's been like a little salty, I heard, if it's been sad, if it's been hard, knowing that it is shaped you into something really, really beautiful, real, that has a lot of harmony and balance. You are coming into this like level of self-love and self-respect. You're going to see this as you come into, and that allows you to come into union with yourself. That's what you're manifesting. It's like such a, with the furred and feathered friends, it's such a healing of embodiment is why, part of why this is here, I think, too. And oh, what I was going to say is I don't have any of the halite here because I have a cat and it grows in seaweed in the water. And so it kind of still, it's salt also because it's salt, and the cat will just literally lick the crystal away. So, and when I first brought it home from the Gem and Mineral show, it kind of smelled like seaweed still, like fishy. And my cat was, not Bella, it was when Merlin was with me. And see, animal loss, like Merlin was going nuts. He acted like I had a bird in my hands. I mean, I thought he was going to attack me. For real. It was crazy. So I took that to the office. So there's something here about a pet that is really, you're familiar, if that resonates with you, or it's just, you know, a pet that is like a soulmate, like a being that brings you emotional healing, respect, and a feeling of inner harmony and peace, and helps you get in touch with yourself. So that's really beautiful. I love that. Okay, so what else can you tell us, please, Spirit, about what Group 2 is manifesting right now through this planetary alignment and this new moon in Pisces? Thank you. What else is Group 2? Tell us more, please, about what Group 2 is manifesting. That's a lot just with your oracle cards. The Four of Cups. Again, this is the Guardian of the Night Tarot. Four of Cups. It's an armadillo. Okay, what else? Tell us more about this. What is Group 2 manifesting right now? What do you want to tell Group 2? The Queen of Wands. I love it. In this deck, she doesn't even hold, she's not even holding her wand. She has an assistant holding her wand. I don't know why that's jumping out at me. Sunflowers might be something important for somebody. Okay, the Queen of Wands. Four of Cups. What else? Tell us more, please, about what beautiful Group 2 is manifesting right now through this new moon in Pisces. Planetary alignment, craziness. Page of Swords in the same exact spot as Group 1's reading. Page of Swords. Hello, little weasel. The little weasel coming out, or the ferret. I'm not sure what he is. And what else, please? Tell us more, Spirit, about what's going on here. The Ten of Cups. Love it. Love to see it always. Beautiful Ten of Cups. That's an animal party right there. And then on the back of the deck, what do we have? We have the Ace of Swords, also beautiful in this deck. Breaking through illusions. That's what I just heard. Breaking through some sort of... Oh, okay, yeah. So take that as it resonates. But I'm also feeling that for those of you, again, I'm getting a lot of... For those of you who've lost someone or a pet on the other side, they're coming through your dreams, so watch for them in your dream time. And yeah, so that's a side message there again. So truth, breakthrough. So what you're manifesting here, some sort of breakthrough here, it feels like, in your happiness. What's that? The Nine of Pentacles. Okay. When it was in reverse, and I just heard you were turned upside down. You were turned upside down here, and you're regaining your clarity. You're somehow, there's something about nature too. Like you couldn't see the answer. But you're coming back into your power. You're coming back into clarity and your leadership energy through this like breakthrough energy. For some of you, it is in a dream. You're manifesting a dream that breaks through. Tell me more about this page that's sent to you from your guides and angels, from your spirit guides, that's allowing you to break through some sort of something that's been out of balance in your life, out of harmony, that you weren't making progress around. There's been a lot of grief and suffering around this. Yeah, a lot of feeling lack. The Five of Pentacles. Oh, that's so weird. That's exactly how this came out in group 1. Only this is a completely different energy than group 1. So weird. It was like exactly the same way. Fascinating. Anyway, there's this energy here of something was lost, and I don't know if it was, yeah. Something was lost that made you feel less for a while, or sad, disappointed, left out in the cold, like really, really sad, not just a little bit sad. Like it was, you were feeling like unable to even like reach for happiness or even search for happiness in your life, because like you didn't have that, like you didn't have that power and that passion because of whatever you felt like you lost. Take that loss as it resonates, but I do feel a loss here. And it's taken a lot of strength. I do feel that. And yeah, it's been very sad and hard. Okay, but there with the Ace of Swords, they're like I feel like you're breaking out of this, and you might be manifesting a dream. And if not a dream, then just an understanding and knowing, or you come across some information, maybe from a Queen of Wands, like someone, take that as it resonates, like a woman who's, or I shouldn't say a woman, I'm sorry, I don't feel that. I feel like a feminine energy. It could be a man or a woman, but someone who's very like magnetic and empowered and like, what's the word I want to say? Vibrant, confident, like speaks truth, like puts themselves out there to maybe say things that you might hear, like if you were researching for information on how to heal whatever this is, or to find this inner, when you're searching for ways to find this inner harmony, you might run into someone who, or this is the person you lost, but you're gaining information. It's for some of you, sorry, too many messages coming through. For some of you, it is, you're going to connect with a possibly fire sign, but very outgoing, shiny, like someone who has a lot of information and puts, like someone who's like a teacher, mentor, who's going to give you information that brings you back into a place of balance and happiness here. For others, it's about like the loss is related to someone like that, someone who is very like magnetic and beautiful in your life, someone who like really shined and was really outgoing and was kind of, could like draw some people, found entertaining. Like when I said the fire signs, we're talking about Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, but you don't have to be that. It's just that kind of energy of somebody who's really, especially the Queen of Wands, I keep hearing, just very magnetic, like people just really like love. And maybe I also heard for some of you, this is about your pet. Your pet was just like that. Like your pet was just like very like outgoing and charming, and everyone loved this pet. And it's just, you're feeling a loss. Like you've been feeling a loss. Like you maybe haven't been feeling that spark for life, you know, like you even want to search for any kind of harmony or happiness anymore, or connect with others because of this loss. And so the guide, what you're manifesting is this emotional healing. You're manifesting going within. You're going to find the information you need, whether it's from a mentor or just from going within, or even if you get information from a mentor, it's going to catalyze you going within to heal. And a lot of you, this is about your spirit guides. You have an animal spirit guide that is helping you with this, that's leading you to this healing. Wow, this is such an interesting message. Yeah, you've been stuck. You really have been stuck because of this, whatever this was that was sad or upsetting. That was a loss. Okay, do we need to know anything else here? So you're manifesting this healing. Tell me more about this Page of Swords, please. The Eight of Wands, communication, definitely. So there is some sort of forward motion after not feeling excited about anything. So there's like some sort of communication, I believe, that comes in for you. You know, a lot of times, I just heard again, a lot of times the Eight of Wands for me is about communication from spirit guides. With this Page of Swords, you're searching for guidance. Whether you're searching outside of you, like, it's okay to a point, but Spirit, I feel like what you're manifesting is messages from within. I feel like you're really manifesting this sacred union, this inner harmony. And that brings you the happiness. That's what you're getting clear on, and that's what you're manifesting. Your ability to receive your own guidance, receive your own healing, emotional healing and information. It's not that it's bad if someone's information from the outside catalyzes you, because I do feel like for some of you that's the case. But this is a lot about you being catalyzed to go within. And when you're seeing this truth. Tell me more about this Ace of Swords, the Tower. You're seeing whatever that would, oh, this is such a beautiful message. You're seeing that whatever you lost, whatever was lost, you can rebuild from this point. Because I don't want to say, for those of you where it was the loss of a loved one, there's a slightly different message here in the sense of like, this is about life, the things in life that fall apart, you know, the timing of things falling, you know, the lifespan, you know, you would think that would be death, but for some people it's about, well, you know, no, that's not the message. Forgive me. I just got a weird feeling. That's not the message. The message is from this card, for those of you who lost a pet or someone, this is about, it's turned your world upside down. Remember, we got that upside down message. But usually the Tower is about like something falling apart so it can rebuild in a better way. But with the loss of a loved one, that's not the message. But it is about your world has fallen apart because of this. You feel like everything's broken down, even maybe to a foundational level because of whatever this loss was. And you're being shown, but the message is here that you can rebuild and you will rebuild strong. And maybe even like in a higher timeline. It's like, you know, everything here, we're all part of this process in life. And it's like, I do feel like there's a lot of messages coming in for you with the birds, like a lot of guidance here. And for those of you where the loss was not the loss of a loved one, this is about something breaking down because it wasn't working in your life. And, you know, because it was falling apart, because it wasn't sustaining you anymore, because maybe it never did, but maybe it did at one point and now it had to end because, and it really threw you off balance. I really feel that here. There was really a feeling of loss and sadness here. But with that clarifying this Ace of Swords, I feel like there's a truth, there's a breakthrough around this. There's starting to get clarity around the loss. And so even if that was like the loss of a loved one and maybe they were sick or maybe something was going on like that, and maybe there's starting to be some sort of integration as you're going within and really feeling the messages from that loved one and from your spirit guides and angels, giving you clarity around basically, you know, healing what has broken down, getting like having a breakthrough around that energy of not feeling so much loss, but seeing the light again, feeling like the potential for happiness again. And a lot of it is so important for you to go within, even if you're seeking out someone else to, you know, give you messages around this. The key is to take whatever you are given from outside and go within to receive those answers. So you're manifesting here a breakthrough in this, a new level of clarity. You're manifesting healing, emotional healing, and sacred union within, and something connected to this feathered friends, however it resonates for you. Yeah, Seven of Swords. It's on the back of the deck. I think there was like I saw a 2 of Swords on the back of the deck earlier. So I do think there is that 7 of Swords? Yeah. There was, whatever was lost for some of you, it was just not good. Like whatever you let go of, like I said, for those of you where it was about the loss of a loved one, that doesn't apply. But for those of you where this is the loss of someone or something, it's like there was like a, what do I want to say? How do I want to put it? Like a stuck energy and a deceptive energy and a disappointing energy there. So it was with the Tower, you know, you're getting clarity around this, and maybe you're even getting clarity around like someone, you're receiving messages around some lies that were told or something. So that's also why you're being guided to look within, to really trust yourself and your inner guidance and be led by your own heart and passions to happiness. To trust your own clarity that can come through inner harmony and the progress that could be made from that. The rebuilding of what feels like it was a loss or has fallen apart. Should I go any further, Spirit, in clarifying this Ace? Let's clarify the Tower with the Ace of Swords, please. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the 7 of Swords. There was deception. You're getting clarity around that, or something disappointing, something that wasn't right going on, something that something maybe you didn't know about and now you do. And it's like for some of you, I just heard like, I can't trust anyone, or I can't trust anymore, or I can't trust the system, or I can't trust anyone. And this is why you're being guided to go within. Just go within and bring back this balance, this inner harmony. Trust your own guidance. Get back to nature, get back to your passion, get back to your heart. Have confidence in knowing that you know what's right for you. Yeah, you're receiving. And so this was disappointing. I'm sorry. For some of you, you received information. You're getting clarity around deception. And it did hurt your feelings, and it hurt your, well, and for some of you, it hurt your self-worth, you know? So you're manifesting a breakthrough over this. You're overcoming this. Tell me more about the 10 of Cups. Why is the 10 of Cups here? The Emperor. Coming back into your power, group 2. You're manifesting your authority, your sovereignty, your power. You're taking your power back through this emotional healing, through this sacred union. For some of you, this is in connection to a divine partner, a divine counterpart kind of thing with sacred union here. And there's been some sort of separation or falling out with that partner. So going within, reclaiming your healing and reclaiming your own Emperor energy, like your own self-worth, your own value, and coming into union with self again brings inner harmony and this balance back. Brings you into happiness and stability. Aries energy with the Emperor. Tell me more. A lot of fire energy, or a lot about the fire, right? Remember with this, like a lot of purification here of whatever this loss was. A lot of healing and purification. Why is the 4 of Cups here? Why is the 4 of Cups here? The Magician. Because you overlooked your power. Again, it was like with this loss and grief, put you into a place where you forgot. And these animal spirit guides or whatever, nature, or taking care of yourself once again, you're coming back into your power, taking care of your body, healing yourself. Also, that includes like manifesting the people, places, and things in your life that you want, taking charge of your life with the Queen of Wands energy, like really being confident about what you want and going for it, and not being apologetic about that with the Emperor, to like planning a strategy towards your happiness, like bringing your happiness through into your life by creating happiness within first. That's what you're manifesting, group 2. Happiness within, and that is bringing stability and happiness into your life in a whole new way. With the 5 of Cups here on the back of the deck, there's that loss and regret, and you're overcoming this. You're manifesting emotional healing and coming back into your power. This is so beautiful, group 2. I love this for you. Okay, so let me know in the comments how it's resonating. We're going to get into your charms now. Also, like it if you like it, please. That really helps me, and it helps me know. And it's a great energy exchange back. I really appreciate you. So this is going to get a little loud for those of you who are sensitive to noise, just for a few seconds while I pull your charms. To close out your reading, group 2, what messages want to come through to close out what group 2 is manifesting right now? Thank you, Spirit. Wow, I feel like you got a lot of charms, and you did. I feel like your group might end up being the longest. There's something here about time as well, this being a process. Okay, so we have the horse energy here, and this always reminds me of like the Chariot and the ability to move forward with passion and energy and certainty. Look at all these, you know, group 1 got a lot of the circles too, and I always feel like there's so much healing when we get these plaques and circles, and so many like messages coming in. I really feel that for this group. What's for you will not pass you by. Yes, doing this emotional healing work, whatever you lost, it wasn't for you. That's that Tower energy. Grace, you have grace here again. Or if that's the loss of a person, you know I'm saying that message doesn't apply, but there is grace. You're manifesting more grace into your life. Healing. Brave. It has taken bravery to get through whatever this is. However this whatever loss you've had, whatever you're healing from or through, this emotional healing has taken bravery. A family love is forever. So for some of you, this is about the loss of a family member, knowing this person is with you forever, forever. And here's that energy of the wheel turning. The wheel, there's something, you know, destiny was a play. Maybe there was an unexpected shift, an unexpected loss is what I'm hearing. So I'm sorry for that. However that showed up, the Tower energy can be very difficult. It is restorative in the long run, and you are getting your power back. You are getting your stability back from going within and doing the healing work, but it is not easy, group 2. I really understand that, and I feel for you. My heart goes out to you. And then you have this beautiful little piece of apophyllite, which tells me your heart is healing. This is a heart healing stone. It also connects you to the angelic realms, so your angels are helping you heal as well. Your angels are with you. Look, you have all these angel wings to confirm that too. You are protected. Your angels are with you. You have 3 angel wings, so 3 might be a significant number for you. And I also see the rose here, so the rose might have a special symbolic meaning for you. There's a little fluffy cloud angel wing, and you actually got another one of those as well, so you can fly. Oh, and I do feel like, that has to do with the loved ones as well, especially the cloud wing, the wings that look like clouds. So yeah, know that your loved ones are protected, whoever has lost. I really feel that strongly in this group. And then it takes a big heart to teach little minds. And so again, this is, you know, take it as it resonates. But for those of you where this was a family member you're connected to, or something about your inner child, or a child, or a pet, but like I said, a family member, but it's like, know that like, it takes a big heart. So it's like, it takes, you know, love to create and inspire. Yeah, so it's like whoever, I feel like that's just message for some of you, because I'm trying to make it more general, but it's pretty specific of like, there's something about a parent, or a teacher, or someone in your life that was a mentor that you've lost in some way. So take that as it resonates again. I am so sorry for you. I feel the hurt here. There's so much grace and healing coming in, and love. Here's another heart with love in the center. You're being filled with love through this healing process. And whoever is on the other side, even for those of you where this is a different message, your loved ones are watching over you. I feel like that strongly in this group. And you are protected with this knife here. You're also cutting away the things that no longer serve you, that are not for your highest good, that don't honor your beauty, your truth, your light, your happiness, your joy, because you have the little hummingbird here, which to me represents joy and happiness. That 10 of Cups, you're figuring that out. You're moving into that. You're taking charge. You've got a strategy and a plan for this. There's a star because you are coming into your light. You're shining. You're healing. There's hope. Your wishes and dreams are manifesting. You're figuring out how to do that. You're coming out of a state of maybe feeling discontent or apathy. And abundance is coming in for you, and luck is on your side with this little kitty here, and heart healing because he's got a little green stone in the center. So you're bringing in abundance and heart healing through this. Here's this full circle healing with a circle in blue. It's like a truth. You're healing. There's a truth. We said that something about a truth came through and created a healing. This breakthrough energy that, again, this truth is very healing. And then we have, she believed she could, so she did. Again, that magician energy. Yes, absolutely. He or she or they believed they could, so they did. That energy of the Emperor, too, of like taking charge of your own happiness now. After loss, you go within and you find that inner union within, and the messages come, and you're just like, you know what to do, and you're in charge of yourself and your own life. And there's no more feeling lack or loss, and you live in the present moment. This is live in the moment. That is like the power of now, Eckhart Tolle. Some of you love that book. Some of you maybe need to read it. Or I think it's even, you can hear it live on YouTube free, like being read, the audiobook. But live in the moment. And, you know, not the past, not the future, but really embracing the moment will help you heal. Do this emotional healing too, is what I'm hearing. And remain flexible with the palm tree here. Stay flexible, be strong. You are strong and flexible. Know that. And I think you're coming to see that more and more about yourself, and coming in because you're coming into your power more and more. And I just heard for some of you, you're being, with this abundance coming in and this heart healing, you're being guided to take a vacation by the beach, or to, if you live by the beach, to go to the beach and allow yourself to heal and revitalize and have that grace come in through nature, through the ocean. But either way, be good to yourself, group 2. It looks like this has been a challenge, and now you're manifesting healing and movement forward. And yeah, this is really beautiful. So, but I know it hasn't been easy. I feel that here. So thank you so much for joining me here. I appreciate you. I hope these messages resonated, and I hope they were helpful and to you in some way. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Sending you so much love and many blessings. Hello, group 3. Welcome to your reading. This is your reading if you chose number 43, She the Lotus. Beautiful card. And the Eye of Siva stone, which I believe is fossilized coral. Like I said, no one has corrected me so far in the comments, so I have no idea, but I think that's what it is. I heard another reader say that, and I love this, the Eye of Siva. So there's something here right away. We're going to, okay, I want to jump in right into channeling your messages. But I want to let you know the topic for today, in case you missed the introduction. The topic for today is, what are you manifesting right now? We're going to look at what you need to know so that you can help focus on what you need to, whatever Spirit's guiding you to focus on to help bring this manifestation in. And just to give you some clarity, whatever you need to hear. I am available for personal readings if you want to dive deeper into your own personal situation. The link for that is in the description box below. I have pre-shuffled oracle cards today for you here to save on a little bit of time. And then I have the Guardian of the Night tarot deck, which is a new deck donated by Marianne. Thank you so much, Marianne. I'm so excited. I love this deck. I'm using it for every group today, or I have used it in every group. So we're going to dive into the tarot, and then we're going to do a charm reading at the end. So before we get any, right away I was getting messages for you as I started to tune into your energy, group 3. This is a very, I feel like this is a very powerful group. Whoever's resonating with these messages here with She of the Lotus. And I'm thinking fossilized coral, something that becomes strong and beautiful over time. And look how this is, it's like so mysterious and whimsical in a way, and powerful all at the same time. And I feel like this is how what you are manifesting, an aspect of yourself that is really powerful and refined and like wise, with the lotus blooming here, like with the idea of coming up out of the mud, right? The lotus grows through the mud. It's a difficult journey. So this card, we're going to look at what the book says about it, but I do know that it talks about shadow work, and that would also apply of like you're manifesting some sort of like opening, like blooming from the work you've been doing. A 7 here also tells me you've been working hard, the 43 adding to a 7, that you've been bringing things into balance in order to move forward. And so let's see, let's get into this. Let's see a little bit more for you, group 3. The keywords for She of the Lotus are shadow work, addressing dissonance, seeing downfalls as the flip side of your superpowers, loving yourself back to wholeness, the beautiful lotus that grows from murky waters, disempowering triggers, bringing light into your dark corners. So this is what you're manifesting. This is really powerful. And so the divinatory meaning here is, take a look at any unconscious patterns that may be running you. Are there elements of yourself that you need to take out of the trash, dust off, and reabsorb? Shadows can be painful or tender to the touch. Sensitivity in an area can be a trigger, quote unquote. I know some people don't like that word, so bear with me. Sensitivity in an area can be a trigger that shows us where we might want to spring clean some of our darker, forgotten, ignored, or hidden corners. Accepting our shadows is the first stage in restoring ourselves to wholeness in self-love. Peel back the layers where there is shame, guilt, or fear, and bring them into the daylight under a loving and compassionate light. They will resolve and reassimilate so you can re-engage with your superpowers. Awesome. I love that for you, group 3. I do feel like that's what's manifesting for you, a re-engagement with your superpowers. Something blooming here. What else was I going? It keeps crossing my mind and then it keeps leaving. It'll come back if it's supposed to, I guess. It's a message for you about this. It'll come back. Okay, so I'm going to put your Eye of Shiva stone right here. I wish I could remember. I guess it will come back. Okay. Oh, that's what I was going to say. It came back. So just as I was about to pull these oracle cards, because one of the oracle cards we're going to look at is the Shadow Work Oracle deck, which was also donated to me by Mary Ann. Thank you so much, Mary Ann. I love the decks you donated. I'm so excited. But anyway, I wanted to let you know because I do feel like you're a powerful, like, alchemist, group 3, if that resonates, like shadow worker, like someone, not that that's all you have to do, but someone who is good at that, is good at growing and healing in that way, like really transmuting. Maybe you are even, do this help other people do this? I'm kind of getting just intuitively here. So anyway, I want to let you know I'm going to, because thanks to Mary Ann's donation, it has inspired me that I was thinking about doing a reading that's like shadow work kind of reading, pick a card maybe, type of thing coming up. So once I got this deck, that was confirmation. Yes, I'm going to do some sort of shadow work reading. So it seems like that might resonate with you, group 3. So keep an eye out for that if you're interested. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it when I release new videos, especially that one if you're interested. Okay, without further ado, what does the shadow work card say? Because this is, oh, are you kidding me? Oh, I cannot make it up. See, this is what I told group 2 also. This is the only problem with not live shuffling my oracle cards. I really wanted to save time today, and I don't actually know if it's saved time, to be honest, because I'm just talking about it anyway. But I was kind of wishing that I had live shuffled them because some major synchronicities came out in the other two. And like, this is a major synchronicity right here that I'm about to show you. And I didn't even look at this card beforehand, as you can tell from my surprise. I'm not that good of an actress, I promise. I really am not. So shadow work. You're gonna love this. I said you're blossoming. I said that's what's manifesting. Remember, with the lotus blooming in her crown chakra, see that? Lotus blooming in her crown. So pretty. I tell you, Izzy Ivy is a gem. But anyway, this is her artwork. Shadow blossom. Cannot make it up. Shadow blossom. The rose might be significant to you. Rose has come out a couple times in the readings today, and I was called to use the Oracle of the Rose today. So there is an energy of the connection to the rose and the Sacred Heart in these readings today. Collectively, take it as it resonates for you. You're manifesting like in alignment with that path. If you are in the path of the rose, or if that resonates in some way to you, know that you are in alignment with that energy, the heart blooming, the heart blossoming. So Shadow Blossom says, resilience and nourishing. You need both sunlight and darkness to bloom fully. And I do believe that is what you have done. You have gone into the darkness, underneath the ground, into the fertile soil as a little seed, broke open, did the hard work of climbing up through the soil, reaching the light and blooming. I mean, look at this beautiful rose. So yeah, the lotus, the shadow blossom. I have chills right now. I love your reading, group 3. Okay, so the next cards, the oracle cards I'm going to show you, I have to give a shout out to my friend Benjamin, who donated these to the channel. He is such a sweetheart and such a good friend. This is the Crystal Healing Sounds Oracle, and it's based on like crystal bowls, alchemy bowls, I believe. Really beautiful. The little symbol there, you can scan and get the sound. So very interesting. But anyway, the ones that came out for you, group 3, are number 16, Tiger's Eye, Celestial Gold, Rebirthed. Wow. Courage, Liberation, Healing the Heart. Through that shadow work, liberation, there you're coming up out of that murky mud into the light, into the golden liberation, healing the heart, courage. It took courage. It does take courage to do shadow work, absolutely. And this is Pink Spirit Gold Limonite. Pink Spirit Gold Limonite. Transmutation. What does that say? Devotion. Oh, yes, I feel that here. And the Divine Feminine, number 12, which adds to a 3. You have another 7 here with 16. And I do feel that 77 angel number. You can Google that or search that, look that up, get your own message for that. But I do feel this has been, to me, that is about overcoming challenge, doing the hard work. This is so resonant. This is beautiful, group 3. Transmutation, devotion, and the Divine Feminine. Yeah. Okay, let's see what else. And then from the Rose Oracle deck, I was going to say from the Divine Feminine Oracle deck. How interesting, because it kind of is. But this is the Holy Grail. Stop the endless searching, inner quest. The Holy Grail is within, not without you. There was a similar message. And you found that. And the Holy Grail, I just heard, is in the discovery of your shadow messages. Like the messages here, I see this hawk. And the Divine Feminine in the background, this deer and the rose blooming. And is that Isis in the center? No, that's the Holy Grail, I believe. Oh, so beautiful. And the Sword of Truth. Stop the endless searching. Yeah, you went within, you did the shadow work, wow. I think you probably took some time out. And so you're manifesting this liberation, this healing of the heart. This blooming. I'm so excited for you, group 3. All right, let's see what your tarot has to say. I'll put this back. You know, I want to read this. Spirit just called my attention to. Let's read the Holy Grail. I will try to make it fast. The Holy Grail. Number 88. Really? You have 77 and 88? That feels significant. The Holy Grail. Stop the endless searching inner quest. The Holy Grail is a mysterious, long-sought relic about which stories have been told through the ages. Some believe it holds the key to eternal life and divine union. Many devote their lives to discovering and possessing it. It features in the legends of King Arthur. The knight Galahad achieved the vision of God through the Grail. In Christian mysticism, the Grail is the cup used by Jesus at the Last Supper and afterward by Joseph at Amathea, forgive me if I'm saying that wrong, to catch blood at the crucifixion. It was taken to the Isle of Avalon and burned and buried on Chalice Hill, which is Glastonbury in the UK. Shout out to the UK. Which turned the Chalice well waters red. Pilgrims travel from all corners of the world today to drink from these healing waters. Some believe that the Grail legend predates Christ and was inspired by the wells and the cauldrons of the Welsh and Celtic mythology. The Holy Grail is the ultimate spiritual quest. Many see quests as physical places to journey and to conquer or find, but perhaps the Grail is an invitation to go inward, to connect with the grace within, to find it without, to realize that the journey of drinking from the eternal well is to find it deep within the part of us that cannot be extinguished. Perhaps this is why the rose is a symbol that goes with the Grail, her petals calling us to spiral in. For it's there that we find the nectar of all that we've searched for patiently, waiting for us to return to it. Stop looking without. Stop the endless searching. Turn your gaze within. Wow. And the soul inquiry for this card is, how can you go within and focus more on what really matters? And that would be the Divine Feminine. Sorry, I'm holding it up in case some people like to screenshot the inquiry. I didn't do that for any of the other groups, but maybe somebody here wanted to do that. Anyway, yeah, it's interesting. This message, there's a collective message of going within right now, but this is powerful for you. I believe you're manifesting this transformation, or for some of you, maybe you are being guided to go within right now, to take that time out to do the shadow work, okay? So take it as it resonates, because whatever the case, you don't know. I mean, yes, there's a timeline here. For some of you, that might be the case. But I feel like the main message here for you, group 3, is that you are blossoming. That's what you're manifesting. You've gone within. And if you haven't, or I feel like some of you are in the tail end of it, but you're getting messages. And it's giving you the courage, I think. It's giving you the nourishment you need. You're finding a new level of devotion to yourself and to your life through this shadow work somehow. And some of you, I feel like, purposely sought out this shadow work. And for others of you, it's been part of the ascension symptoms for you. Part of, like, I'm sensing intuitively for some of you, it's just been part of something that like felt outside of your control, kind of forced you to do the shadow work, you know, some kind of spiritual awakening or some sort of shocking event in your life that's kind of sent you within to do this shadow work. But in the end, it's taking courage and a heart healing, which also resonated. So you might have felt a resonance with group 2. If you did, there might be messages there for you. If not, don't worry about it. But I do need to shout out for that, because I am seeing a similar thread of collective energy here about healing the heart and the Divine Feminine, being in the space and energy of receptivity and rest and devotion to self in order to nourish yourself, in order to bloom. You're manifesting this blooming. I'm seeing roses all over this. This is very much a rose pile. Okay, tell us more, please, Spirit, about group 3. What is group 3 manifesting right now with this new moon in Pisces and the planetary alignment that's happening? What is Beautiful group 3. Tell us more about what they're manifesting right now that they need to hear about. The 2 of Swords. Okay, yeah. It's a little bit of a past energy, I think. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, as I said that, did you see that? Okay, yeah. 2 of Swords in reverse. Okay, it went into reverse for those of you who aren't watching. Some people just listen, so I like to really say what's going on. Okay, what else for the beautiful group 3? What else is manifesting for them right now in this energy here? 6 of Wands. And what else? Tell us more, please, Spirit, about what group 3 is manifesting. The Ace of Wands. I love it. You know, I have a lot of fire here, like a new, yeah. Do you feel like you're ready to move forward here for a lot of you? So what are you manifesting? What is group 3 manifesting? Yeah, thank you. My favorite card, I think, maybe in this deck is so beautiful. The 10 of Pentacles. With those bees and those beautiful flowers with the bright pink. Gosh, I love it. So good. Such a good feeling of abundance and vitality and life. And the feminine. The bees always remind me of the feminine. And the spider here with the 10, or the Ace of Wands. Okay. Do I want to get one more or the back of the deck? Back of deck, okay. Oh, the Chariot. And you know what? I saw the Chariot at the bottom of your deck when I started this reading. It's interesting it's a sloth in this deck. I think that's a sloth. And some chickens. So I got to read about that because I really do wonder. But anyway, the Chariot. Cancerian energy, water energy. Doesn't matter what sign you are, though. And I did mention fires here pretty strongly, as well as earth and air. So we've got a little bit of everything, although strong water and pretty strong fire, to be honest. And I felt water with the Holy Grail, too. As I'm sitting here holding the 8 of Cups in my hands, like not even looking at it. Speaking of water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Here's the 8 of Cups. Also showed up in another one of the groups today on the back of the deck. It might have been group 1. So really you might resonate with group 1. Some of you are becoming from there. So, but maybe not. Like I said, take it as it resonates. Yeah, that seems significant, Spirit. Thank you. So yeah, you walked away. You're moving away from something that didn't bring you happiness for a successful new start that will bring you a lot of abundance and happiness and prosperity and just that glittery, alive vitality, happiness. You've had the strength to bring things into balance. This is also, there's usually, look at the white and the black. It's the balancing of the feminine and the masculine and the energies within us in order to move forward. I'm just drawn to the claws on this one too. I kind of want to read this because what is that? There's like a fierceness to this. Like, yeah, like there's such success here. I want to look at the 5 of Cups. Like, yeah, there was like, you went into the shadows. You might have, for some of you, I'm feeling like you had a kind of a dark night of the soul kind of thing. Ego death or spiritual awakening, something that showed you something and caused you to walk away from what you were searching for on the outside and go within in order for you to bring you into like kind of unsuspected success here. It brought you the balance you needed to move forward, or it is going to. That's what you're manifesting after a time of loss and disappointment and heartache and grief with the 5 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Just when I was talking about water, I knew I felt water here. And there is this, there's a couple things I want to look at here, but I do want to look at this Chariot in this book. See, like I said, this is the Guardian of the Night Tarot. Like I said, donated by Marianne. I love this deck so much. She donated another deck a long time ago that was so beautiful too that I need to use more. It's the Egyptian one. I love it. I have let myself be intimidated because it's got so much symbolism in it, and I'm just gonna have to let that go and just work with it, and just, it's so powerful too. I do love that deck, so thank you for that one too, Marianne. Okay, let's look at the Chariot here. Okay, that's what I thought. It's not a sloth, it's a badger. Oh, how funny, in group 2 I called it a sloth. Yeah, because those claws, I was like, wait a minute, it's a badger. Interesting. Because badgers can be kind of aggressive. Nah, yeah, that's interesting. Okay. So, do you remember all those honey badger don't care memes going around? When it came time to create the Chariot, those memes came to mind instantly. The honey badger doesn't quit. It takes what it wants, and it does so without giving a damn. The honey badger brings an energy that is of brute force, of pure determination. The honey badger rushes in without a single care in the world, and right now, you might benefit from adding a little of its energy to your situation. Have courage. Build up the drive to move forward without overanalyzing the situation. Of course, this energy comes with a caveat. You need to understand how to rein it in, how to harness that power so that it doesn't lead you on a collision course caused by making rash or impulsive decisions. The honey badger's powerful energy comes forward to help you develop your confidence and ignite passion and drive. You will find when the honey badger is near, your ability to understand what needs to be done becomes much more evident, so the impulse to act grows stronger. Independence grows. You are self-reliant and capable of any challenge that may come your way. The honey badger represents grit, focus, independence, and healing. Wow. Yeah, I feel like you're moving forward. You're walked away from something, and it took courage. And you had to face some shadows. And so I really want to know why this Two of Swords is in reverse. Why is this Two of Swords in reverse for group 3, please, Spirit? Why is this Two of Swords in reverse for group 3? Clarifying group Two of Swords in reverse, please. The Three of Cups. Those little raccoons are so cute. Three of Cups. What else? Why is this Two of Swords in reverse? The Ace of Pentacles. And one more, please. Page of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. That Five of Pentacles, it's haunting this pick-a-card reading. I do love owls, but this card, it's a tough energy. Not feeling worthy, feeling left out in the cold, feeling disappointed, feeling lack of abundance, really. Yeah, so the shadow work, let me like what's here? The Empress. Yeah, you're healing this divine feminine energy. You're coming into, blossoming into this divine feminine energy is what I feel like you're manifesting, group 3. Coming out of the mud, coming out of a sense of lack, allowing there to be, coming out of indecision around how you can show up is what I feel like, and what you can offer. Yeah, you're starting as, because you did the shadow work, you're like, you were stuck. You were stuck before in the mud with the Lotus. You were stuck in the mud, stuck in the mud with this little froggy upside down. Very cool artwork. Yeah, you were stuck. Hanging on a sword never feels good, and it's just not a good position to be in, and then it was upside down to boot. So you were definitely stuck in the mud here, group 3, and you're manifesting out of that. I think you were stuck because, yeah, you just felt like you didn't have what it takes. You know, this Three of Cups for some reason is just reminding me of like, in your reading of like feeling left out of a friend group or something, or left out of a situation, or feeling like you don't have enough to give in some way, you know, and it left you feeling stuck. So whatever, however that resonates for you with these cards. Let's see, which one do I want to put on top? Yeah, the one that's been haunting us. The Five of Pentacles. So yeah, that was what was stuck here. There was this like this sense of feeling like maybe you didn't have something to offer, and you've gone within. You've had the courage to liberate yourself from this mindset. You've done the heart healing. You're learning how to transmute this pain by devoting to yourself through this Empress energy, by giving yourself the nourishment and nurturing that you need. And it's bringing you success and like a glow up. Like you're really going through a glow up, if you know what that means, group 3. Like you're looking and feeling better. There's a resilience to you now. There's a spark to you now that wasn't there before. You're in your divine feminine energy in a way now. Whether you're male or female doesn't matter. Just means you're in the energy to magnetize things to you, to create your destiny. Like, you know, with this Chariot energy, to know how to bring the right kind of energy and force to a situation, and then knowing also when to lean in and nourish yourself and receive. And also there's something here about receiving recognition in some way that nourishes you, allowing yourself devotion. I feel like that's something that's coming here for you as you're manifesting, is devotion from someone or something, maybe your family or your friends, or maybe at your job, but or even online with the Six of Wands. But it's not, you're going to receive like some sort of recognition for this, and where you feel, you know, devoted to in some way, which is very healing for you, from this energy here that you were stuck in. And it's all because you're healing your heart. It's because you've done the shadow work, because you've done the inner work, and you're rising into this energy of abundance and bringing in, you know, nourishing, knowing how to nourish yourself in a way that allows your life to bloom. That's what you're manifesting. Group 3. Wow. I have to say, this collective is just so awesome. Like every time I read for you, you're just so beautiful. You're so powerful and such a light worker, whether you think you are or not. Maybe you're starting to see that now. Maybe you need to know, like, really give yourself this love and devotion too, please, by going within here, you know, like, because you are really powerful with this Chariot energy being this Badger energy of like this driving forward with such power, but also knowing how to temper it. That's the Empress. Like, well, I so badly want to know what's behind there. Yeah, transformation, transmutation with the Death energy, Scorpio energy, more water, but transformation, the Hierophant behind that, because this is a powerful spiritual lesson in your life. Group 3, that's what you're manifesting. This is really beautiful. All right, I'm going to dive into your charms now. So please let me know if you're liking it. Like it if you like it. Please comment if you would like to share. I love to connect with you in that way. If it feels right, no pressure. Also, thank you for being subscribed. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for all the energy exchanges, donations, personal readings. I love you guys so much. And if you're new, I hope you'll consider subscribing. Hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any new releases. And let's get into your charms. It can be a little bit loud, so please pause it or turn it down for a few seconds. Okay. With group 3, what does group 3 need to close out their reading on what they are manifesting right now from the Spirit? What does group 3 need to hear for what they're manifesting? Oops. Okay. Let's see, group 3, what do you have? You have the big plaque that took up so much of my hand. Always remember, yeah, this really fits this group. Oh my goodness. Always remember, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you know. Absolutely. I feel like that's something you're coming into embodiment. You're starting to embody that. You're starting to feel that. It's lighting you up. You're bringing, with this Ten of Pentacles, you're bringing your, like, support in. Like, I feel like on every level, group 3, you're manifesting friendships and relationships and family and work, all the things in your life that are going to bring you devotion, and that you're going to bring devotion back to. I love it. And it's like, yeah, look, your heart is, I feel like in this case, this heart is half full with water. So it's like you're full of emotion. Like you're learning to keep your own cup full. You're healing your heart, allowing it to stay full of its own self-love. In a new way, it feels like, in a way that you haven't done before with the Holy Grail here. Yeah, the heart being your Holy Grail. Wow, that's a cool message. The heart is the Holy Grail. And then we have this knife here, which I feel like has come out in every group today, but I feel like it's about protection and also about cutting away what no longer serves you. Knowing boundaries. I feel like specifically for you, group 3, this knife is representing having good boundaries. And the shell here representing things, I feel like secrets over time, you know, like something being hidden. It's like the treasure within, you know, it's like there's life within this shell and it's protected. Again, this message of protected and something beautiful within that might be hidden. But it reminds me of the oyster, you know, that I know it's not a clamshell, but it reminds me of that. And also with this is an ankh shell actually. So is that what it's called? No. Conch shell. Yeah. So it reminds me of, that call, you know, that beautiful frequency that is your light that you're learning to really connect with and share with the planet. And it reminds me of the High Priestess too, the divine feminine energy again, and a very high frequency divine feminine energy, the spiritual energy of the divine feminine, not just you have the earthly energy here too with this 10 of Pentacles of the divine feminine blooming, like literal earthly abundance, but also spiritual abundance. And this is interesting. I don't know if I've ever gotten this before, this diamond, red diamond, but it being red too reminds me of the, it reminds me of like, yeah, a gem, but it reminds me of a pentacle, that energy of like, and it being like, reminds me of a ruby red, you know, like an earth, like grounded, rooted, abundant, vital, and that like this is the offering like you thought you didn't have, but you do. It's a diamond. It's not just a pentacle. It's like you have something much more valuable than you originally thought. Yeah, it was hidden from you with that shell. I knew with the High Priestess energies, it was hidden from you. And then we have I want to believe. I love this. This is one of my favorite charms with the little alien in the spaceship. So maybe this has been something that, you know, was hard for you to believe, like where you are now, where you're headed is like maybe something that you never imagined could come for you. And you've been searching, but here you are. But it's also about like, I feel like a lot of you are star seeds or light workers. Take it as it resonates. But I think a lot of you identify as that. And you're just like learning how this is why you're like doing this shadow work. You're alchemizing, you're healing your heart, but it's also with the 10 of Pentacles, it's healing like generationally. It's like bringing healing and abundance and grace and love to a whole spectrum, to a whole lineage, to a whole timeline, because you are like here to be a way shower in that way. So take that as it resonates if you resonate with being a starseed or a light worker. And then here's this little t-shirt with a heart on it, and it's like I do feel like your heart is, you know, it's not on your sleeve, but that's what it reminds me of. Heart on a sleeve, like your heart is visible, like you're being with this full heart, you know, you're starting to heal your heart in such a way where you're having the courage to allow your heart to shine, allowing yourself to be softer and more open, and willing to let others see your light and see you shine, especially with the star here. And then this little elephant with a heart on his back again is like this heart healing for the collective right now. And this says blessed, right? Blessed something. Oh my goodness. Oh no, it says, it's Spanish. It says buena suerte. So good luck. Yeah, elephants are good luck. when the trunk is up like that. So good luck is here for you. And I'm hardly ever guided to read that, but there's also a heart there on his back. So again, this heart being open, being available now because you're blooming. Your heart is blooming open. And then with this pentacle here with the circle, this reminds me of the magician energy, and you are manifesting this. You have been manifesting. Well, that's what we're talking about, right? That is the topic for this reading. What are you manifesting? Your abundance, your heart opening, your heart being full. All of this beautiful, beautiful blossoming coming into your life, and a passionate new start. I don't know if I showed you this beautiful card, the Ace of Wands. With the spider always represents the divine feminine to me. So again, that energy of creation, creating the life you want from this healing of your heart, from self-devotion, from going within and doing the inner work and releasing the, patterns and pains of the past and believing in yourself. And boy, it is really manifesting for you, having the power and strength to move forward. This is really beautiful, group 3. Beautiful manifestation. I love it. And it's bringing you great success and recognition. That's what you're manifesting too. Oh, so good. So many messages here for you, group 3. I hope they were helpful. Here is a close-up of your charms. Again, thank you for joining me here. It was an honor to read for you. I'm sending you so much love and many blessings, and I look forward to seeing you next time.